Hello and welcome back to another video. So today I'll just be talking about the copper golem real quick. My initial, this is the first beta release of it on Minecraft Preview, and I just want to talk about how it works and what I think could be improved. So, basically, you put a copper block down, you put a pumpkin on top, you get a copper golem and a copper chest. You put stuff in the copper chest, and the copper golem will take stuff from the copper chest and put it into a normal chest. So it can take a stack of 16 items at one time. So that's the same whether it's a stackable item or only stacks up to 16. So yeah, that's decent because it does mean it only takes like a little bit of time to move one stack items. And it can move one non-stackable item at any time, so that's also really handy, being able to organize non-stackable items. It can only put items in the chest one block above it, so it can only if you put another chest up on top of there, then you won't be able to reach that chest, which I think is fine, considering that it is quite short, so it makes sense. So yeah, that is fine, in my opinion. It will check the chest one by one to find that, if there's an item, if this item is in that chest, and if not, it'll look for an empty chest to put in, and if it can't find an empty chest, then it'll just stand there, with the item in its hand, not really knowing what to do with it. So to sort that, you just have to place the chest down. Now, I decided to do a little bit of testing with a bunch of copper golems over here. So there's 10 copper golems, and yeah, this sort of created a couple of problems. So down here, I had like a bunch of wood stuff, so like wooden planks on one side and like fences on the other side. And they managed to sort the wooden planks fairly fine. It took a bit. But then I tried to make them sort out some food that was up here, and they just don't go up the stairs. So this has caused some problems, because they're basically rechecking. They're checking every chest, then they're rechecking that chest. Instead of moving on to a chest up here to check. So that does cause some problems. Because as you can see here, they're basically just stuck in an infinite loop of checking the chest down here. Some of them have managed to, this guy has managed, they do sometimes manage to make their way up here and be like, okay, does it go in this chest? And you, what are you looking at me for? Oh, I'm just giving up and gone downstairs. But yeah, they have managed to put some stuff up here. Which chest was it? Red dish. Yeah, here you go. So they managed to put some cooked rabbit in here. They also did manage to put some wooden planks up here when I was testing the wooden planks, and didn't put anything in these chests, because instead of checking the chest downstairs, they came up here. So yeah, this guy's checking that chest. He's like, nope, doesn't go in that chest. And it's just looking at me. And now it's checking that chest. And now it's gone back to the first chest that it's checked. And now it's gonna, yeah. Oh, another guy. Oh. He might actually be able to find the fish chest. No, he's given up. He's gone downstairs. Yeah, so you can kind of see where the problems come up with these guys, using them on a larger scale. So there are a couple of things that they could improve here. So so an idea that I came up with is make it so that say I have a item frame with the crimson fence on the side of this chest. The copper golem should be able to see that crimson fence in the item frame, but oh, I have that, so I'll put that in there. Or, oh, I don't have that, so I won't check that chest. Which will just like make this a lot quicker, because instead of like checking every chest one by one, they'll have to just check. They'll just like see the item frame, so it's like, oh no, and then when they see the item frame with the item it has in it, they're like, oh, they can be like, come up here, just like, oh, this one is where I put the cakes. It would just like, it would speed this up and make it less noisy. And I still think, and I think it wouldn't be too over OP. Yeah, better pathing, like I said, yeah, just like make it so that they are more likely to just go upstairs, basically. Up and down stairs. Because as you can, like, again, not many of them are really coming up here. But yeah, other than that, pretty cool. It is a major upgrade from them just randomly pressing buttons. But it could still be improved. And this is just like the first like bug test of it, or beta test, or whatever you want to call it. So it's fine that it's having some problems. Hopefully they get these sorted out one way or another. Anything. And yeah, also a quick point about the item frame thing is like, is that it also means that having one chest store multiple items would be more difficult, because like if you have the chest set up here, then you can only have one item frame on each chest. You'd have to either have like a storage like this, where you could have 2 items per chest, but then that would mean that you have half the amount of chest in the same area, basically. And you could, and within theory, like the maximum amount of item frames you could have on a single chest would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Would be like 10 if you have the chest like floating midair. But still, well then, you know, you'd be sacrificing a lot of storage space for that, and that would just be a bit ridiculous. But yeah, but these guys could really work well with an LA. So just like having an LA pick up items and then drop it off into a hopper, and then have that hopper the items into a copper chest, and then you have the copper golem automatically organize and store those items. But yeah, like I say, it just needs some minor improvements, but honestly, on a small scale, this should work fairly well. And this would be pretty good for like farms and just like replacing item filters and stuff. But yeah, pretty cool. And they're also really cute. Also, they don't seem to stop working when they're fully oxidized, which I think is a big improvement, because then that means you can have the fully oxidized and all like the different levels of weathered copper golems in your base without without the efficiency being sacrificed, and it just makes it a lot better for aesthetics, and also just it stopping after a bit of time, because it oxidized would have been a bit of a pain. But oh my god, this guy's come the furthest at any. Oh my god, did he just put the stake? Oh no, wait, no, no. Oh come on, you were just right. You were right next to the chest. God damn, these things are stupid sometimes. So, also maybe make it so that they don't take full damage, because I'm pretty sure that they do take full damage. Let's just test that real quick. And it would make sense for the golems to not take fall damage, because iron golems don't take fall damage. And the copper golems also don't drown like the iron golems, so it makes sense if the iron golems don't take falling or drowning damage, that the copper golems also wouldn't take falling or drowning damage. So yeah, that should be enough. It doesn't have a lot of health, if it does take fall damage. Yeah, it does take full damage, as you can see there, so... yeah, not really... a good thing. They should... like I said, they shouldn't take full damage. Because again, it only makes sense for them to not take full damage if iron golems also don't take full damage. But yeah, other than that, not much to say really about it, and I'll just talk about the copper gear real quick. It's a nice intermediate thing, but it's just like not really game changing. It's not like, oh, this is like the must have armor set for survival or anything. It's just like, oh, if you have a bunch of copper and having a hard time finding iron, then it's a good alternative to stone, because it's like it has like more durability and a little bit better than stone, but not as good as iron. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys all did enjoy this video. I hope to see you guys in the next one, and bye bye.